Whap, whop, whop.
Jack your pod racer, you selling scrap? Your face is awful, and it makes me. I feel like I'm gonna have nightmares about it. Navoir! Cool! Is this the same track that I've done before, or is this a different one? I feel like it might actually be different. Dang it, every new race I need to come up with something new and interesting to talk about, otherwise it's just gonna be me pod racing in silence for fucking 15 minutes at a time. Even with carts. Do you... oh, it's changing, yay. Do you guys remember when LucasArts was making a game called Star Wars 1313? They were planning this big, like, third-person shooter that was, like, I think the premise was every single Star Wars game that's ever been made, pretty much, has been about Jedi, and everyone's kind of bored of it. We've seen what Jedi can do. We did Force Unleashed and Force Unleashed 2. Now we're gonna have a game that's set in the seedy underbelly of Coruscant, and it's all about bounty hunters. So it's just gonna be nothing but dudes with jetpacks and guns and shit. And everyone was like, that sounds fucking incredible. Sign me up right now. I don't have any money, but I did just come. So, I don't know if that helps you. And then unfortunately, it was just... I can't remember how far into development it was, then that LucasArts, well, the entire Lucasfilm studio thing, was bought by Disney, and at that point LucasArts was shut down. And so, Star Wars 1313 was just scrapped, and it seems as though it will continue to be scrapped forever, which is such a shame because it sounded so tight. It sounded really, really cool, and I would have loved to play it, and the little gameplay trailers looked cool. It just seemed like a really neat idea. It's such a shame that it never came to fruition. Because, much as everyone loves Jedi, I feel like, in a way, they're sort of the Superman of Star Wars, in that they're so insanely powerful that unless they're fighting other Jedi, they're really just gonna outmatch everything. Pretty much. They're always regarded as like, the Jedi are the big heroes and they've got laser swords, and it was like, yeah, cool. Well, I want to play as like a normal grunt in the Star Wars universe, that's what I want. I'm gonna try and cut through here. Yeah, see? Oh, well, there was a motherfucking secret, and then I crashed into something and died. Which is a shame, because otherwise that would have been a very good shortcut. How the fuck are you supposed to get back? Oh, there, I guess. Fucking bullshit. Well, I'll try it again next time and see how it goes. I wonder if I can go up on the walls. Nope. I can scrape them, though. I can scrape sparks onto the unsuspecting public, which is pretty funny. Because I hate them. It's pretty insane that pod racing as a sport exists, air quotes, in the Star Wars universe, because it is a blood sport, without question. I suppose it is fairly well established that, as a universe, the Star Wars universe is quite sketchy, given that bounty hunters are entirely legal, among other things, but pod racing is the bloodest of blood sports. If you crash in a pod racer, you die. Absolutely no question. You blow up and you are immediately immolated and scattered to the nebula in the form of deceased, non-living ash. So, I don't know, man. How do you think the film would have been different if Anakin Skywalker's pod had blown up, like it was clearly about to, in the middle of the pod race, where, like, Sebulba chucked a thing in it, and it was smoking and flaming, and it should have blown up, and he should have died. Who knows? And then instead of Anakin, Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon take... Bollocks! Obi-Wan and Qui-Gon take Shmi Skywalker instead to be the new Jedi. That would have been weird. One weird thing about this game is that I'm pretty sure there's no... You can't repeat tracks to get more money. Once you've got first place on a map, that's it. So it means that there's theoretically a limited amount of money that you can win in this game, which seems strange. It massively discourages you from using other pods. 'Cause you can't sell parts. All you can do is trade them in when you're getting a new one, and you like get a little bit of money for them. You can't directly sell them. Oh, I guess you could. I guess if you went and bought lower quality equipment, you would get money back. I've unlocked whoever it was. Bullseye Noir. Oh, he's just he looks like he's in a coma. Fuck. Oh, you little troll doll. Ebe Endicott looks like he has a beard. And Odie Mandrell looks like one of the fucking Monstars. Howler Gorge, Ando Prime. Rats Terrell! I'm just gonna beat the shit out of him, you know? Let's go to buy parts. I could use more top speed. Have you seen can I afford... I can't afford the big boy, and I definitely can't afford the super big boy. Maybe I will. Let's... Yeah, why is Sebulba's right there? I fucking know. Hop off my bell end. That's not the part that I want. I'm pretty sure there was a better one.
Change your mind. Ootmians.
Ah, Ootmians. I love Ootmians. You're headed for a burnout, Pally! Shut up, you stupid fucking dinosaur-headed hat midget. Get the fuck out of my face, you scrawny fucking weasel boy. Here we go. I remember Rats Terrell from the pod racing segment in the movie. I remember he had a little close-up on his face as he did something to another pod and then steamed directly into a rock and went "Row!" and made a noise like a Shy Guy and then blew up and died. And he was not mourned. No, sir. Not at all. So this is cool. If you... So earlier when I was catching up on the progress of this race, it seemed as though my computer reset my graphics options, and it set the draw distance back down to low. And let me tell you, this game is nigh unplayable with the draw distance low. Like, you can see about another pod race's length ahead of you. And in this fucking level where there's giant ice clods everywhere, it is fucking insane. Oh my god! Whoa! That was awesome. I enjoyed that. Cool. That was a fun little glide. Can he make it through? Of course he can. Because I can turn in place. This time, on the second lap, I'm gonna go the other way. There were two ways that I could have gone, and I'm gonna go in the other one that I didn't take the first time. What a smart idea. What a good boy. It's leading me over here. What is going to happen next in our cavalcade of excitement and fun? I'm going to go round... Soon I will need to repair my pod racer. Else suffer permanent stat decreases or some shit, I don't fucking know. Here we go, time for the big boy jump. Squaw! So now with this bit, I can fall off and go underneath, but... Oh no, I can go over the top. Oh shit, my pod racer is mashed. It's sort of surprising to me that, there was never a Star Wars Warhammer. It seems like a fairly obvious choice for something that could easily be spun off into, you know, an army building tabletop game. So much so that actually I think when I was 12, maybe? Whoops. Like 11 or 12, my friends and I decided we were going to write our own rule set for a Star Wars Warhammer. I feel like we wrote a pretty good rule set, I don't remember. And I think because I arrived slightly late to the idea, all of the good shit was taken. So Tom, Dino Crisis Tom, was going to work on rules for Jedi characters. Frankie, I don't remember what he was working on, but it was something else. And because I owned several Star Wars visual dictionaries, I was going to work on rules for an Ewok faction, which such a fucking short straw. Because the Ewoks suck and are dumb, but boy howdy did I have the easiest access to any information about them, because this was before the internet was really a big thing. Like when I was 11, 12, the internet was barely a thing at all. I think it started becoming more of a resource that people used all the time in, I guess, when I was doing GCSEs, so in about 2007, 6? Somewhere between 2005 and 2007. There he is, it's Rats Terrell, wow.